Hey, what's up, everyone? Hope everyone's doing great today. I just want to talk about something that's super close to my heart and that so many people need to hear, and something that so many people lack in their lives to succeed. And you can really apply this to lifting, which is how I'm going to apply it to. And so the reason why so many people don't get the results they see in life or the results they want in the gym isn't necessarily how hard they're training, it's their consistency over a long period of time. You know, Albert Einstein once said, and might misquote this a little bit. I'll put the quote on the screen, but he said that the strongest force in the world isn't black holes, black matter, dark matter, or speed of light. It's compounding interest. And well, you don't really get interest when it comes to lifting. That's more of like a finance and mathematical term. You do get compounding effort, and so many people nowadays, especially kids in my grade, they'll go hard as possible for maybe a week or 2 weeks, maybe even a month, maybe even 2 months. And then they'll fall off the face of the earth for 3. And then they'll see the gains that they made disappear, or they might not even see any gains at all because there hasn't been enough time to recover through the workouts, or they just, because of many different variables, they won't get the results that they're looking for. And then that demotivates them and makes them feel like crap. And they're looking at themselves like, oh, is it even worth it anymore? And they might stop entirely, which is really unfortunate. That's what so many of my peers did, that really kind of like turned on a light for me. Like, hey, why do so many people struggle with this? So I was thinking for a bit, and it's not going hard for one day to get you gains. It's not going hard for 2. It's not going hard for 2 months. It's not even going hard for a year that'll get you real gains. It's going hard for extended periods of time. I'm not talking months, I'm not even talking a year or two, I'm talking about decades of work is what's going to really make a change in your life. And while it might not take that long to see like huge changes, you'll see huge changes when you're consistent for several months. If you're going to keep them, that needs to be the mindset. If you're going to keep them and continue making those gains either in life or the gym, you gotta use the compounding effort forever. You know, it's not a diet. It's not a diet that you do for 90 days that you're going to lose the weight and keep it off. It's the lifestyle. It becomes a lifestyle. It has to become a lifestyle. Otherwise, it's not maintainable, and you won't be able to reap the long-term benefits from that. And I apply this concept with school, with work, with finance and investing. It's not the gains that you're going to make in a day or 10 days or a month that really matter. It's the ones that are going to be over a long period of time. And so many people just don't realize that. Life doesn't always give us what we want immediately. It takes a long period of time. It takes not doing 5 workouts a week for 2 weeks, but doing 5 workouts a week for 50 weeks, for 50 months, for 15 years. That's what is truly going to create the change in your life that you want or are looking for. But most people stop, just a little bit of time into it. And it's really sad because people get demotivated. Honestly, they kind of fall into a depression because they're not working towards anything anymore. If you are focused in life, you might not feel happy at the time, but you'll feel much better than not doing anything at all. The times where I was the most focused, it was almost impossible to be unhappy. I might not have felt extremely happy during that time period, but it keeps you going. It gives you a goal, and it gives your life meaning. You would think that during like the rough periods of when schoolwork is really hard and you're forced to cram and study as hard as you can for long periods of time, you'd think that you'd be really unhappy. But if you think about it, though, that time period, it left you with satisfaction. I was listening to a person talk about neuroscience and the study of dopamine in our brain, and people think that dopamine is released when you achieve that goal. It's actually released as you take the steps to hit that goal eventually. People think that they're going to feel good from achieving a goal, when in reality, if they stop right after that, they're left feeling depressed, almost like a postpartum, where they don't have meaning and associated with their life anymore. If you are working towards something bigger than you, you will feel good. And that's what I've seen in every area of my life. If I'm studying really hard in school, even if I'm not immediately reaping the rewards, I feel good about it because the dopamine is being released in my brain as my brain makes the balance and relationship between, hey, I'm doing this to reach this goal that up here that I really, really want extremely badly. And your brain is kind of working to make sure that you hone that in. And I feel like nowadays we're almost stepping back. Life is our society rewards us for being lazy, for taking the easy way out, for being comfortable versus seeking hardships, seeking stressful situations that will benefit you and allow you to get a leg up on your competition. Society is telling us to take the easy way out of everything, that you don't have to try hard, that you don't have to do anything you don't want to, when in reality, that's destroying what fundamentally makes us human and makes us feel good on the inside. Taking that step, being uncomfortable to have that situation later in your life that you want. And it's nearly impossible to feel unhappy when you're doing that. I after like speeches in school, most people are extremely stressed out because they don't know how to communicate. I would purposely try to be first and deliver my speech first in class, even if it made me feel the most uncomfortable I'd ever felt, because I knew that being uncomfortable now is going to benefit me later on in the future. Maybe not immediately, but it's going to benefit me as it compounds. Being uncomfortable 100 times, one time, and then seeking the easy way out of everything isn't going to change your life. Being uncomfortable 100 times and learning to survive in any situation is what's going to set your life up for success. Not just one hard day of studying, but 100,000 hard days of studying. My number might be an example, but the idea still stands. Compounding interest, using hard moments in your life, being focused towards your goal will all result in you getting what you want and reaching everything that you could ever desire. If you're going to take away one thing from this, stay focused for a long period of time, not one day, but think of it as forever. You got to build it as a lifestyle. You got to make sacrifices, embrace the hardships, and you will achieve whatever you want over a long period of time. It might take longer than you think, but you will get it if you just keep on going. That compounding interest, doing something 1,000 times versus just one hard time, is what's going to make you the gains. And it's what's going to make you happy in life and give you everything that you ever wanted for. So go kill it. I hope this motivated some of you guys. Use this thought of compounding interest to benefit you in your life. Same thing with the stock market. It's not going up 8% one year that makes people wealthy. It's going up 8% compounding annually for 50 years is what makes people extremely, extremely rich. Same thing with our life. Same thing with working out. It's not one hard workout. It's hard workouts for many years on is what makes you big and jacked and gets you what you want in life. So go kill it, everyone. Hope everyone had a great day. Peace.